Welcome to the Talking Book Voices, the podcast. Get ready to embark on the adventure with us as we dive into and celebrate the magic of the Texas Talking Book Program. Let's raise our voices together and make the world of literature accessible for all. The Texas Talking Book Program is a division of the State Library and Archives Commission and serves as a regional library for the National Library Service for the Blind and Print Disabled, a division of the Library of Congress. The Talking Book Program provides specialized library services to individuals who have a qualifying visual, physical, or reading disability, such as dyslexia. In each episode of the Talking Book Voices, we'll delve into the heart of the program, uncovering its history, sharing inspiring stories, and exploring the vast collection of materials it has to offer. We'll bring you the latest updates, interviews with program experts and patrons, and useful tips to make the most of this invaluable program for Texans and beyond. So whether you're an avid reader, someone who with a print disability seeking accessible materials, or just curious to learn about this great program, this podcast is made for you. Don't forget to visit us at www.texastalkingbooks.org for more information. So let's begin the Texas Talking Book Voices, a podcast by the Texas State Library and Archives Commission.
Did you know the Talking Book Program offers a monthly surprise book? Well, we do. Our Reader's Advisory librarians select books across a variety of genres and either send them to you via digital cartridge or add them to your Bard wish list. It's a great way to read outside of your comfort zone. For more information, call us at 1-800-252-9605. Well, hello, TBP Voices listeners. My name is Laura Jean, and I've been a Reader's Advisory librarian here at TBP for over a decade now, but I'm a fairly new patron.
And my name is April, and I am a Reader's Advisory librarian here at TBP. One of our major responsibilities as Reader Advisory librarians is to know about the different types of materials that are available to our readers. And one of the things that patrons ask about are magazines.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. I've been having problems focusing lately, and I figure that something brief, like a short story collection or a bunch of articles, like a magazine, might do the trick.
That's a good idea. People often do find that helpful when getting used to listening to audiobooks. And sometimes people miss the magazines they used to love when they were able to read standard print.
Don't they miss the pictures? When I think of magazines, I think of the glossy photographs.
Well, they might, but you can also think of it as a magazine's essence distilled down without the distraction of advertising, which is often a source of those glossy pictures.
True, I can see your point. Well, what magazines do you have?
Oh, goodness, we have a bunch. Magazines are produced in a variety of formats, including digital audio, digital download, digital text, e-braille, large print, and physical braille. But just a heads up, not all periodicals are offered in all formats or available by the same delivery method.
Wow, okay, well, how frequently do the magazines come out?
That depends on the publishing schedule of each individual magazine. Some, like The Economist, are published on a weekly basis, but others are monthly, bi-monthly, or quarterly.
Okay, well, which topics do you cover? Because I mainly read magazines for entertainment, and personally, I'm not interested in reading The Economist.
That's more than fair. I'll name some general topics, but do know that there may be some overlap. A magazine might fit into a couple of different categories, and I'm just giving you a broad idea of what's available. Some of the general magazine topics are entertainment magazines keep readers in the loop about the latest in movies, television, music, and celebrity news. Publications like People and Rolling Stone offer interviews, reviews, and gossip. These magazines feature articles on upcoming releases, industry trends, and celebrity lifestyles. Cultural magazines explore literature, music, film, and other forms of art like The New Yorker or Atlantic Monthly. Fashion magazines divulge the latest trends, designer profiles, and beauty tips, like Harper's Bazaar. Tech magazines share the latest advancements in technology, gadgets, and innovation like Wired and PC World. Cooking magazines include recipes, cooking tips, and culinary inspiration like Cooking Light or Bon Appetit. Travel magazines like Travel and Leisure and National Geographic Traveler explore destinations, cultures, and travel experiences. Music magazines are dedicated to the world of music, covering a wide range of topics related to music and music culture like sound and vision and contemporary soundtrack. They typically feature articles, interviews, reviews, and news about artists, albums, concerts, and the music industry in general. Literary magazines like Writer's Digest or Ellery Queen Mystery Magazine publish creative writing such as short stories, poetry, essays, and sometimes other forms like artwork or interviews. They serve as platforms for both established and emerging writers to showcase their work and contribute to the literary landscape. Sports magazines like Sports Illustrated offer comprehensive coverage of various sports and athletic disciplines. Pet magazines offer advice on pet care, training, and health like Animal Wellness Magazine and Best Friends Magazine. Lifestyle magazines like Southern Living and Essence cover a broad range of topics related to daily life, culture, and personal interests. They often feature articles on fashion, beauty, travel, food, home decor, health, and entertainment, among other subjects. Puzzle magazines focus on crosswords and other word-based puzzles. They offer various difficulty levels and formats like Del Crossword and Conundrum. Health magazines feature wellness, fitness, and medical topics like Harvard Men's Health Watch or health and nutrition newsletters. Business magazines like The Economist highlight the corporate world, economic trends, and market analysis. General news magazines provide a comprehensive overview of current events, politics, and culture, like Atlantic and Newsweek. Children's magazines promote engaging content for young readers like Spider, Jack and Jill, National Geographic Kids, Muse, Sports Illustrated Kids, and Cricket. Wild magazines feature nature, wildlife, and outdoor adventures like Audubon and Texas Parks and Wildlife or Missouri Conservationist. And this is not an exhaustive list. If you're looking for a specific magazine, just ask, and we can see if we have it or if it's produced by another agency.
You just mentioned Texas Parks and Wildlife. Do you have any other Texas-specific magazines?
Yes, we record those locally here in Austin at our recording studio. We have 3, Texas Parks and Wildlife, Texas Monthly, and Texas Highways. And because we produce those locally, there are some specific rules that apply to them. First, the 3 Texas-oriented magazines are not available to be downloaded via BARD. They can only be sent in the mail on a digital cartridge. Then, when they arrive in the mail, they don't have a permanent address label on the cartridge. When you are finished listening to the cartridge and want to return it, you flip over the address card so it no longer shows your address, but shows our address, and put it back into the side of the container.
I think I can manage that. Now thus far, we've mainly been talking about audio format. What about Braille magazines?
Good question. First, if we mail you Braille issues of a magazine, those are for you to keep. You don't need to worry about returning them.
Oh, wow, that's cool and convenient.
Right? And if you don't get an issue, just let us know and we can order that issue to be resent to you. Also, if you're a Braille reader, we offer sports schedules in physical Braille. You can subscribe to them and we'll mail them to you on an annual basis. We have schedules for the National Football League, the National Hockey League, the Major League Baseball, combined by date, the National Basketball Association, the National Baseball League, the American League Baseball, and the Women's National Basketball Association.
Wow, that's really neat. I had no idea you guys had that. I just usually look in the newspaper to see who won. Hey, What if I want to listen to newspapers? Can we even do that?
Absolutely. We understand you want to be able to access newspapers as well as magazines. For that, we have Newsline. Newsline is a free audio news service for anyone who is blind, low vision, deafblind, or otherwise print disabled that offers access to more than 500 publications, emergency weather alerts, job listings, and more. If you're interested in getting signed up for the Newsline, just let us know.
Well, good to know. Well, so now I have a decent idea of what kinds of periodicals there are, but how can I find out which ones the Talking Book program has available?
Great question! We have several ways in which you can find the magazines we have in our collection and which format in which they are available. First, if you have a subscription to Talking Book Topics, our bi-monthly list of books added to our collection, TBT has a list of available magazines in each issue. You can also access the most recent issue of TBT online, whether you have a subscription or not. And if you're comfortable with surfing the web, NLS has a list of magazines in our collection on their website as well. And of course, you can call us and ask us.
That's cool. I like talking to you guys. Well, tell me more about this catalog you mentioned. The one that lists all the books in your collection?
Oh no, sorry. It's not all the books in our collection. Gosh, just in Bard there are currently 178,942 books. And that's a lot of books. And we're adding new books to our collection all the time. So, Talking Book Topics is our way of sharing those newly added items with all our patrons. We send it out every other month to patrons who subscribe. And it comes in an audio format. We can send it to you in the mail via digital cartridge, or you can download it via Bard. And you can always look at the archive online. Just let us know and we can send you the web link. And if you're a Braille reader, we have the Braille Book Review that serves the same purpose, introducing you to the Braille books we've added to the collection recently. We can either send it to you in a physical Braille format in the mail, or you can download the e-Braille version via Bard.
Well, you've given me a lot of information about magazines available through the Talking Book program and how to access them. If you're a patron of the Talking Book program, TBP, and would like to receive personalized reader's advisory, please reach out to us. You can contact us by calling 1-800-252-9605 or by sending an email to tbpral@tsl.texas.gov. Our dedicated team is ready to assist you and provide the recommendations tailored to your interests and reading preferences. We look forward to helping you discover new and exciting books. Well, that's just about all the time we have. I hope you take the opportunity to ask us for tips on what to read next. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time on TBP Voices.